Are you ready to be educated? Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing an educational commentary. And during this commentary, we're going to be focusing on build fights. And for that reason, I'm going to be doing this commentary on Blitz mode because you get a lot more materials. The people who are playing Blitz are usually a little bit better than the average player base. Usually. Not all the time. And you get into more build fights because more people have more materials to spare. So we're going to focus on build fights and just outbuilding players in general. And preserving materials, using materials in the right way. Right now, obviously, in the beginning, you're not really going to get into too many build fights. We got a guy coming up over here. He has a burst rifle.
Oh, wow.
Got a couple good hits on him.
Wow.
He's right over the edge right here. He's going to get shot at. Or I can just jump and shoot him in the face. I'm probably going to do that. There we go. I just took a leap of faith, and it worked out. I'm going to go grab this tactical shotgun, and I'm going to run up here. Whoever's up here is probably a little bit weak too, because they just got finished fighting. He's looking right at me.
Wow.
He took a shot, missed. I took a shot and hit. This is not a very easy position to be in. There we go. I had to rush and jump up and take a clean shot. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. We got a burst rifle now. Don't got any mats. Let me get some wood to get this crate. All right, now I still hear more people coming in, so I'm gonna reload my stuff and I'm gonna. I still want to get some shields. There's a chest up here.
Wow.
You can just jump right in like that. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna take the C4. C4 is actually really powerful. I'm also gonna take the LMG, to be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of the burst rifle, and I think I can do more work with the LMG. I mean, just so we don't waste any more time, we're gonna just do that number, and we're gonna go over the top. All right. There's crates is very interesting because the chests are really out of the way sometimes, so people have a harder time looting everything. There's a porta-fort over there. Don't know if it's being used. I actually spotted somebody running towards us, so we're gonna go ahead and take the high ground right here. He's running in. He jumped over the top. There's still somebody shooting back there. He's inside now. This is gonna be weird. That's that C4, man. C4 is extremely powerful, like I said. I heard shots over there, but I don't know what's going on. I'll go ahead and try to loot this guy real quick. I'll take a regular AR. And you know what? I'll rock double pump for the situation. With the changes to the shotguns, double pump isn't as strong, but it's still really strong. Lately, I've been preferring pump, tactical, heavy, tactical. All right, so there's actually somebody up there still, and I'm gonna get a little more wood, just a little more. I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't think I'm gonna get any shields. To be honest with you, we haven't gotten any shields yet. I'm not counting on it. What I can do in this situation is I'm gonna build up just a little bit, and I'm gonna take some shots at this guy. And I'm gonna launch pad over the top. He dropped down. He actually got dropped. I got a C4 to throw. Toss it. Blow it up. Go for the kill. We've taken good advantage of these situations so far. The only thing that's lacking right now, really, is we do not have any shields. So what I can do is I can go check the forest area over here, and actually there's fungus that spawns here, or not fungus, mushrooms that spawn here. They give you 5 shield. There's actually minis right there. That's good. That's good. We'll get these minis, and I think now we have enough materials, hopefully, to get into like some decent building fights with people. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go towards retail row and see if I can find any people to get into building fights with. And I'm gonna try to focus on what tips and what things you should focus on in a build fight. Just the 2 main aspects of a build fight. The first aspect, obviously, is you want to be on top of your opponent. You can do a lot more from the high ground, but it's not 100% mandatory. Like, having the high ground is not the all be all to, like, you know, winning the fight. The second most important thing during a building fight is you want to know where your opponent is. So you want to have the high ground, but you also want to know where your opponent is. If you don't know where your opponent is and you have the high ground, it doesn't really help you too much because you can't really take advantage of that. Wow. For me personally, I'd rather know where my opponent is and have them have the high ground than not know. This guy has a jetpack, so this fight's going to be a little bit tricky. We're not going to be able to, like, very easily outbuild him. I don't have any. Actually, I do have a trap. So he just opened up. We're gonna ramp over the top like this. He would have died from fall damage. He literally just held down the space bar. Jetpacks are being removed, by the way, very soon. I think on Monday they're being removed, so it's good. This dude literally just flew up. He had no clue what he's doing. I hear shots inside retail. I've got 4 launch pads, so I'm gonna use it to position myself in a way where I can push somebody. I'm gonna push this guy right here. No, you know, I'm gonna switch it back over on this side. All right. I noticed that this guy was getting hit a little too hard, so I swapped it up real quick and took out the better player in that situation. He ended up killing the other guy anyways, so. Wow. This is Blitz, guys. I promise you, we're gonna get into some good build fights. I heard some more shots over here. I see them. I'm gonna go ahead and launch pad again because I have plenty to spare. Let's get over the top right here. Gonna maintain high ground. She died from fall damage. That's the second person to nearly die from fall damage. There's still one more person, and that person's actually running away. So I'm gonna chase this person down because this storm actually really hurts. It does a lot of damage. I'm assuming they're running away because they don't have launch pads. The only reason I'm even this deep into the storm is because I know I have 3 launch pads, which is gonna help me get out of this a lot better. So. Still 14 people left, so I know we haven't gotten to a true building fight yet, but I'm sure we're gonna get into one very soon. Right here, I'm gonna go ahead and just pop a couple of these, launch, get into the circle. I don't know where that lady went. It's probably deeper. She probably went deeper. That's fine. There's another launch pad up here that this is the one I had earlier. I'm gonna take it, reposition. Get into a better spot. Here we go. I see somebody ramping up. I think he's going for the crates. If he opens the crate out in the open, I can snipe him in the face. I think he just dropped down. Go ahead and take a quick snipe at him. There's another person up ahead. He just opened a crate in front of me. Get on top of her. Take a quick shot. Double ramp on top of her again. Constantly trying to put ramps on top of her. She's coming up. I'm gonna break that. She's now on top of me. I try to knock her down, but unfortunately, I didn't have. Oh, she just fell to her death. Or no, she didn't. Someone did. Unfortunately, I didn't have my AR reloaded. So now I'm gonna box and she's on top of me. So what I want to do is I'm gonna break out from here and I'm gonna double ramp up, and I'm gonna shift around and I'm gonna ramp back in her direction. Get over the top, take a shot, catch myself, jump over the top again, take another shot, edit. Now I'm gonna put pressure on her. There you go, pressure has been placed. So right there, you see how we took that jump. You gotta be able to know what jumps you can and can't make. You gotta be able to catch yourself with your own floors. Double ramping out the side like this, it can be risky because people can shoot you down, but it was definitely worth it in that situation because we were able to get like almost a really good height advantage on her, and some really good shots. And then when we were on top of her, we put pressure with ARs, and we place floors. It's really important to like put your own floors and your own ramps on top of your opponents when you're in a building fight, because they can't do much with that. They have to go around it, and you can kind of control which direction they're going when you do that. That dude, he's got a jetpack, so no, he just literally committed suicide. Okay. This is such a strange game, but you know what? It's been fun so far, so let's finish it out. I'm gonna go ahead and just come up real quick. And did another person just fall to their death? So he had a jetpack, but I guess he didn't use it. All right, guys, we're gonna get up on the high ground. There's 2 people left. I'm hoping these last 2 guys are really good, because I want more building fights. That's what I want. I want more building fights. Oh, there's a gold scar, guys. My bad. I'm not even thinking right now. I'm thinking about finishing this game out. I know the gold scar would have been nice to have, but I'm just. No, there's a gold scar in here. Don't worry. There's a gold scar in here. It looks a little bit different. It got some modifications, but it's a gold scar. I'm gonna get on top of this high ground right here. I'm gonna try to locate the last 2 guys. Build a little 1x1. I'm not planning to stay in this 1x1. I'm just building it so I can get a little bit of high ground and then use one of my launch pads to push one of the last 2 guys. So I'm looking around right now, looking to see if I can locate anybody. 2 left. No sky bases. Storm closes really quickly, so we should be able to catch somebody as they're coming by. While I'm waiting, I'll give you guys a few more tips about build fights. So typically people will do is they'll build double ramps when they're pushing somebody. Like they'll build ramp, wall, wall, ramp, wall, wall. That's cool. And that's safe. But you got to be able to read your opponent. Sometimes it's not necessary to do ramp, wall, wall. You're wasting too many of your materials. Sometimes just 1 ramp is enough, or 1 ramp with a wall, or just double ramp, no walls. If your opponent is shooting AR at you really heavily, if they're like prone, like if you feel like they're going to knock you down, then you go and you can commit to that. And you can change up at any moment. You can start off with a single ramp, and then if you feel like, okay, they might start shooting, you go wall, wall, ramp. Like you can always switch it up. And I always try to be as minimal as possible with my building. That way I can save materials and do a better job at lasting longer against multiple good opponents. All right, so this person is right here in front of me. I'm gonna go ahead and just I don't need to put walls on my ramps right now. I can actually knock her down. She caught herself. Again, no reason to put walls yet because we're on top of her. I'm gonna edit that. Try to put some pressure. She's building up the side. Again, ramp up. She's moving up. All right, she canceled. Someone's like knocking this whole thing down, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw a launch pad real quickly and get down before we fall to our death. Take a quick snipe at him. Okay, so she's still up there. And he's down here with me. So I'm in a box. This is the best place to be right now just because there's multiple targets and they're all trying to kill me. He did not finish knocking her thing down, by the way. So if I could just do this, that knocks down her. She died? Oh, she died. Okay. I am not paying very close attention to that. So he's taking a lower approach to me, and he's gonna be hiding underneath. So we're gonna chill out for a second. I'm looking through underneath. You can use this as a method to just like look underneath you, and I want to see where he's going. The storm is gonna close like all the way right now, so we gotta be ready to fight quickly. We gotta be ready to shoot his face off pretty much. And if we have to campfire medkit, we will do that. I'm gonna go ahead and position myself in the center right now, or just like in a better spot. I think position myself right here is a little bit better because I'm closer to the center and I can actually see him a little bit more. He's actually, I think I saw him inside that. So I'm gonna chill right up here, take the high ground, position myself. He's holding a sniper rifle, actually looking at me right now. Not really sure what is that a pump shotgun he's looking with? Keeping high ground. Circle is closing fast. There we go. Just drop from the top. Headshot him. He really wasn't doing too much. He wasn't building. He wasn't playing properly. All right, guys. It was a short educational commentary because it was in blitz mode, so it's a lot faster. It's like 15 minutes versus like 22 minutes on average. But hopefully you guys learned something. We're playing really fast pace. We had a couple good build fights. I wish I could get more, but what I might do, guys, is I might do a compilation in the near future where I put just a bunch of build fights back to back to back, and I commentate over those build fights. That way I focus primarily on build fights and not just like the full game. But if you guys are enjoying this, that was my 1,999 solo win, and we're about to get our 2,000 solo win. By the time you guys are watching this, we'll already have that 2,000. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube, like the video and subscribe. And if you watch this on Twitch, follow the stream. And the best way to support is every month you can actually subscribe for free if you have Amazon Prime and you linked it with your Twitch account. All you have to do to redeem that free sub is click the subscribe button right there and check to see if you have a free sub and then redeem it. My name is Cypher. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.